Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a huge four-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. These fans get to see their team at home for the first time this season, Singy, and they want to help create a spark for their squad.
Well, clearly there's no place like home, Boog. A few road games didn't go their way to start the season, but they're at home now looking to right the ship. Should be a lot of excitement in the park today.
Your 2023 Washington.
Just about set to go. Towing the slab in today's game. Number 17. What do you got on him, Chris?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
So just about set now. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs.
The wind of the pitch. That one called a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 136.
The wind of the pitch. That one finds the corner. And it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
0-2 now. That one just misses. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And the 1-0. There's a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. That's to third. Zips it to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
That in third. The shortstop, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Lifted in the air, right center field. A little bloop single. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Patrick Wisdom. In there, and it's 0-1. Horner off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And here it comes. And now 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. The 2-1 is high. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So 2 down, and next for the Cubs, Alfonso Rivas. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. The 1-0. That one drifts inside.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Harrison Bader in the box now. Takes a cold strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Check swing, and he held up. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. And a pitch. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
And the righty deals. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run. Here's David Bodie. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. That one missed. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next pitch has popped up. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Nats coming to bat. Bottom of the first. And starting in this one, Adbert Alzolay. How about a report on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bottom of the first. Up now for Washington, number 9. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The wide to kick the pitch. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Kicks and deals. Good eye right there. 2-2 now. Got him. And there's 1 down. Now Michael Brantley steps in. And the first offering is not close. And the pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's just foul. The wind and the pitch. And delivers outside. One down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game. And that
swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending.
Oh, that got him.
Oh, he's only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Here's Josh Bell. That one's in there, 0-1. Soto off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Bell checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Nationals leave 1. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. And here is John Hicks.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, John Hicks.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting up, the second.
And up next for Chicago, Andy Burns. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. In there for strike 1. The pitch.
Ball inside.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too quick.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And out of here. He sends a rocket to left. 3rd home run of the season. It's 3-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, Ian.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That one misses. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hernandez makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball. 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Here comes a pitch. Just misses with that one.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The wind of the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Suzuki puts it away. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
And here is Cesar Hernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Alzolay, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. The pitch. Fought off foul.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
The punch out there, 2 away now.
No, I'd say that was a pretty generous call right there. And when a pitcher's getting that call, there's really not much you can do about it as a hitter. And you know what? Guys today are so disciplined to stay with their approach and game plan. Not surprised at all that he took that pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that's in there for strike 1.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. And he deals. And a count 1-2. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And the Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
I mean, these guys know they have to get going out of the gates, but you're not going to hear a skipper. You're not going to hear people really say that.
The pitch. That one is upstairs.
Because this game's hard enough, and, you know, you try to minimize the pressure that you put on yourself or that you take in from outside. So, you know, sticking to the plan, the process every day, coming in, doing your work. making the adjustments you need to make, and just focusing on the task at hand that day.
The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one away.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So up now for Chicago, Alfonso Rivas. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits and takes low for ball 1.
1 and 2's the count.
And here it comes. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Bader up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez racing over to make the catch. And the Cubs are down in order. But they lead at 3-0. Back here in Nationals Park. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Kike Hernandez.
For Washington, the center fielder, Kike.
Alzolay back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. In the air, left field. Pat moving back for this one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Batting 9. The shortstop.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Next offering is outside. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws on the money. Nice play.
The designated hitter, number 9, D. Strange Gordon.
Next to hit for the Nats, number 9. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pat makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the DH, David Bodie.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And fouled off. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Kicks and fires.
That's a ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, the catcher, John Hicks.
Now it's John Hicks. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. On the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The wind of the pitch.
That's the ball.
Just missed.
3-1.
Into left center for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now it's going to be Andy Burns. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the righty deals. That's inside.
That's in.
Lifted in the air, right field. Soto puts the squeeze on that one, and there's two away.
The batter, the right fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And the 1-0. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. One left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
The wide to kick the pitch. And there's the strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That missed. That's the ball.
Next offering is down low. And the count even 1-1. In the air, left side. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's Juan Soto. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. The next offering misses. And the count is 3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Rios over to second, return throw to first, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Two outs, base is empty. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals. Josh Bell went down on strikes his first time through. First pitch, not close. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Righty delivers. And that's in for a strike. That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
3-1 is on the way. And that's in for a strike.
Count is full.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Racing, makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Left-hand batter waits. And now the count is even. Next offering upstairs. Two and one now. Right side. Soto sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nico.
And up next for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. Good contact guy, good defender. In there, and it's 0-1. On the ground to the left. Brujan over to pick it up. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs. And ball
That's
1.
1-1.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. And now 2-2. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's Wilmer
Leading
Flores.
up for Washington, the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
The wind and the pitch. Hard hit left side. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now it's the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. There's a strike. The pitch.
Go, ball. 2-1.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. Right-hander kick steals, and a foul ball. He stays alive. Flores on at first, nobody out. Swing and a slow roller. Burns throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now the catcher,
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And the first offering is not close. Action in the pen down there. Sean Newcomb, the left-hander, up and throwing. Thompson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Runner leads away at second. And there's a ball. Here's a 3-0. And that one is in for a strike. And a pitch. And he walked him. And now up for Washington, Enrique Hernandez. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. At the belt and fires. And now it's even up. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on his way over. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Vidal.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Vidal Brujan. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So the Nats leave a pair, still down 3-0. Back here in Nationals Park. Now at the plate, Alfonso Rivas. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one's in there. 0-1. The pitch. And he takes a strike. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And next for the Cubs. In there for strike 1. Runner at second, nobody out. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Well done behind the dish. Next pitch just misses, and it's 3-2. And here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. No outs, runner on second. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now the DH, David Bodie.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And the pitch. Stays alive. Rivas, the lead runner, out at second. Bader on at first with nobody out. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate, but no advance from the runners.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 2-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Will Harris. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And the batter now, John Hicks. And a foul ball. Bases juiced, no outs. Next pitch is downstairs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 out now.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
So up now for Chicago, Andy Burns. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strikes.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Bounce to third. Nice stop. The throw to Hernandez. That's 1. To first, not in time. And a run scores.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw to third. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ getting ready to hit the Happ Daddy. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Now the 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and that is that. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the DH for Washington. Number 9.
Nationals, the designated hitter, D.
Alzolay back to work. Ripped on a line. Can't get there. Base hit. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So a man aboard, and Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Into center and a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's 5-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Juan Soto now.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
Ground ball right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To second, there's one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Nats 1. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And now Nico Hoerner. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tanner Rainey. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
And a pitch. There's a strike. The pitch. That one down the line. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
Patrick Wisdom, the next to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Alfonso Rivas. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 down. Swings through that.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Washington, Wilmer Flores. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Next offering is downstairs.
3-1.
Righty to the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. 3-2 now. The pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Cesar Hernandez up to the plate.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And he deals. In the dirt,
1-1.
nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Here's a 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Good eye right there. Flores gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Ruiz.
Man at first, Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Kicks and deals. That misses.
No, that missed.
And that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
3 balls, 1
Way
strike.
high. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it. Enrique Hernandez digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In the air, foul off first. He's got it, and there are 2 outs.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Vidal Brujan, and he's already singled in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Third out. So the Nats leave a pair. They're down here 5-1. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to begin the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. The pitch. And that's a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Kicks and fires. And 1-2.
That's a ball.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Next is the designated hitter, David Bodie. Swings through that one. 0-1. Fouled off left side. The pitch. Ball one low.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground to first. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, John Hicks.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, John Hicks. This one in the air, center field. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 5-1. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Sean Newcomb. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, number 9.
The designated hitter, Trea.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Lane Thomas.
Number 28, Lane Thomas. He's hitting for Washington. Number 28.
The wide to kick the pitch. Ball one there. Rocketed out towards right center. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. So, man aboard. Michael Brantley will hit next.
Number 23, Michael.
And a foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
In the air to left center. Horner on the move. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Soto.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. First offering misses the mark.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Up the middle. Horner over to first. They get the out on Soto.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Swing and a ball popped up. Burns moving under it. Brings it in. That is the inning. So one left for Washington. They're down 5-1. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Andy Burns.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Andy Burns.
Kirby Yates gets the ball now. This is his first appearance of the season.
Number 49, Kirby Yates.
And here it comes. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The 0-1. Fly ball down the line. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Seiya Suzuki, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike. The 0-2. And base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Ian Happ. First pitch just misses. Burns on second. Suzuki at first with no outs. Ripped to right, base hit. And it gets by him. One run is in. Suzuki coming home. Bell with a relay throw in there. He scores. It's 7-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Nico Horner now at the plate. Out towards left center. A little bloop single. Happ on his way home. He will score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Righty delivers. Got him looking. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Man at first. Next to hit, Alfonso Rivas. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader, the next Cub to hit. A strikeout and a walk. In there for strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 8 and the Nats 1. Last chance for the home team. And now up for Washington, Wilmer Flores.
Nationals, the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
The wind of the pitch. Now 1 miss.
1-0.
And Newcomb fires. Out to short. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Next to hit for the Nats, Cesar Hernandez. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one the other way. Calls it in, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 5, DK Hernandez.
And now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take this one in a blowout.
these guys know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2 and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.